Multiplying by one-digit multipliers. The worker needed to cover 3 floors that were all the same size. It took 123 tiles to cover 1 floor. How many tiles does the worker need for 3 floors? It took 123 tiles to cover 1 floor, but the worker wants to cover 3 floors. Therefore, we need to multiply 123 times 3. Let's start by multiplying 3 times 3, that's in the ones column. 3 times 3 equals 9. Next we'll multiply 3 times 2, that is in the tens column. 3 times 2 equals 6. And lastly, we'll multiply 3 times 1, that's in the hundreds columns. 3 times 1 equals 3. Therefore, it would take 369 tiles to cover 3 floors. We can also do this problem another way. It took 123 tiles to cover 1 floor. The workers want to cover 3 floors. So it would take additional 123 tiles to cover the 2nd floor, and additional 123 tiles to cover the 3rd floor. Therefore, we can find the solution by adding. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Therefore, it would take 369 tiles to cover 3 floors.
This is a prefabricated I-beam being lowered by a crane for this building being constructed in New York City. Think of the mathematical precision these prefabricated I-beams had to have in order for them to fit. As you see these 2 workers trying to line this I-beam up, think if the holes were misplaced, or the I-beam was too short or too long, it wouldn't fit. These I-beams have to fit precisely. How would you like to do this kind of work? These 2 workers were paid $2,110 each per week. They worked 3 weeks. How much did the company pay for these 2 workers? Let's do the math. And notice 2 workers were paid $2,110 each a week. So for 1 week, 1 worker was paid $2,110, and so was the other worker. And they worked for 3 weeks. Now we want to figure out how much did the company pay for these 2 workers. So in 1 week, the company paid $2,110. That's 1 worker. But we have 2 workers, so we have to add another $2,110. 0, 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 again is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So for 1 week, it cost the company $4,220. And the question is, for 3 weeks, how much did it cost the company? How much did they have to pay? So we multiply $4,220 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. So the company paid for 3 weeks for the 2 workers $12,660. Let's look at some of the military amphibious armored personnel carriers, tanks, and the ships bringing them into battle. As you watch the various scenes, think of all the math used to construct and design this equipment. Also think of the designing and making prints and reading manuals to construct the equipment. These people that did this were just like you learning multiplication.
Please pause the video now and complete the problems in your workbook. When finished, press play, and we'll continue with the next lesson.